Remembering someone's birthday is a small gesture that you can kind of make to build rapport, build relationships, strengthen relationships with loved ones, friends, and also sometimes clients. Personally, I use my Google Calendar, but sometimes with all the hectic other events, I might I'll forget to wish someone. So I've created this Google Sheet link with Telegram bots. So the Telegram bot will kind of remind me when it's someone's birthday, then I can wish the person. So using Google Gemini, I've kind of built this automation and I'd like to go through it with you guys. What you see on the left will be a template. I'll share all the links later in the description. So first we want to duplicate this and make so we will have an app script here. So let's just call it my birthday reminder bot. And then on the right side will be your Telegram. So for your Telegram, we will be using BotFather to create a Telegram. First, let me orientate you to the Google Sheet that we just made. So we have the name and the date of birth. The notification date is something that will be auto-generated. So for example, if we put Bob, the date of birth to be 30th of January 2024, for example, notification date will auto generate to 30th for this year. Now, if you want to be reminded 2 days before, then you just have to change this to 2, change, do it 1 day before, change to 29. So since today is the 28th, let's put this to 2 for now. Bot token is something that's a unique token provided by BotFather for your bot. The web app URL is the script from the sheet. Your Telegram ID is something that will generate with will find out through the BotFather. It's very different from your Telegram handle or username because that can change, but everyone has a unique ID that never changes. Your Google Sheet link will be what we'll share here. So if we just hit share and copy link, then you can access this later. This will be how the message will be structured. Name is replaced here, and then we'll calculate the day of the week that the birthday falls on. So, for example, the 30th this year would be on a Friday. We'll see that later on. Now we have this area here called bot approved Telegram IDs. So for bot approved Telegram IDs, because this is sensitive information, and if anyone finds your bot, you want them to be able to access any of this. So only those that you approve can access or use the bot, or yourself, which will be here. So let's get into it. So first we want to deploy the script. So we go to app script with extension, deploy, new deployment. Then let's call it birthday buddy. We want it to be anyone so that Telegram can access it. Then once it's deployed, it will kind of ask for permissions. So this will ask for permission. You give authorization, advance, proceed, provide the permissions, and we'll get deployment ID and the web app URL. So we just copy this, and then we can go to web app URL, and that's what we have here. Now we'll go to BotFather. So we open BotFather, create a new bot, birthday buddy bot, Google Sheet, Telegram bot, birthday buddy 2026. Okay, 1, 2, 3, bot. So it always ends in bot. So we create the bot, and you get this hidden code. Just click copy, and that's your bot token. Now, if we go back So now we kind of set up what we need to set up. However, we don't really have our Telegram ID yet. So first we go back to AppScript here and we connect both the Google Sheet and the Telegram. So we just set webhook. You'll see the execution and then it will result in set. So once you see this, that means we have both been connected. Now, if we click on this ID here, we open up this little box, hit message, hit start, and it will say access denied, but it will let you know your chat ID is this number here. So it's access denied because there's nothing here and there's nothing here. So now we'll replace this with our chat ID, and now we'll start again. So we have three functions here: today, add, and open Google Sheet. When we hit open Google Sheet, it will show the link that we've shared here. So later on your phone, you can always add or review or anything like that. For add, we can add more birthdays. So let's add one birthday. When you hit add, we'll kind of give you some details of how to do it. So John, I say today is his birthday. It's 2022. Let's have one more. So, let's just put that there as well. Okay, one. And then it will receive and it will add. And you will see here on the left side, it's added successful. Now, if we look at whose birthday is today, today is 28, so it will show John's birthday. But how do we get the notification to run? So if you go back to individual birthday reminder and we hit main and we run this, it will show you Bob's birthday falls on Friday this week and John's birthday falls on Friday this week. So if you look at the calendar, Friday 30th, we go back just to review 30th and 30th, 2 days before. So you can also change this to different messages. For example, let's add a few more ends. We run the main again. We'll show Bob with the extra ends. So this is something that you can customize. The day is something that it auto calculates, and if you have others, you can add the approved list here. Now, we can't expect ourselves to always be running main every evening. So instead, we can always add a trigger. So on the left panel, there's triggers. You can add a trigger. We will run main, okay, time driven. Let's call it day timer. And usually I like to see it around when I wake up. And this section is just to let you know every time it fails. So I usually only hit weekly just to view at the end of the week. But this is up to you. So this trigger means that it will always be running every day from 7 to 8. It will run the main function that we just did every day from 7 to 8. And you'll get these reminders. But you can always use the other commands to also see other functions that you have. Yeah, that's about it. I'll share all the information. I'll try to write a written guide as well for this, and hope you guys find it useful. Thanks.